here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Fit, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Howard. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Howard, forced to his right, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. It's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. That gains an even 60 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll run. Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. Johnson. Touchdown. Pittsburgh.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kick is good. Makes the score 7. Packers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. At the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Okay, break. Let's go next. Ready.
A good play action with Love. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. Take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll let Jacob try to run this in, and he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top, and we're back to the Steel City after this. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second and 7. Here's Howard. Now screen set up for Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Howard will swing this out to Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
By them getting the back to the perimeter, then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Howard. That cat reels it in on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
the gun. Here's Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Ready!
To the air. Howard. He pulls it in around the 5. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, it's Howard. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Rashawn Gary gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Let's go now.
To throw is Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are able to move in front. It's now 10-8.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Packers going to use their final timeout now. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Second down and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw is Love. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Let's go.
Now, Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll throw for it with Howard. That's taken in,
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Again, and here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a third and 10. Howard back to the air one more time. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards.
6-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
19, Tiger.
Play action. It's Howard. Quick throw here is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On third and goal, here's Howard. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Ready, set. Left. Right, set.
They'll go for it. Love. He'll buy time left.
Intended for Christian Watson. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Hawk 70. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Off the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Blue, check. Set, hunt. Hey, go steal. Yellow, 22. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready.
On first down, it's Love. Will try to fit in the slam, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
The first down pass.
There are 3 tight ends here on
The
first
Steelers
and
take
10.
over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On second down, Howard gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 82. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. 72.
Towers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Cougar 19. Steady.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 85. Do him offense.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
To the air. Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put...
And he's in. That's Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
30 after this game. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. From the gun, it's Love. This one up top for Dobbs. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
37, Packers 8. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready.
10, here's Love. Off balance throw, it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Here's Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 50. Green. Cut, cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Ready up.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Lowe to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Cut.
Now Love. He's got a man. It's Dodd. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers to gain a 43 yards.
Ready. Ready. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got it. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Set. Cut.
Second down throw for Love. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And third down coming up.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Love to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Okay, ready?
To throw is Love. Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
19 seconds. Here we go.
To throw it on first down is Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
Let's go now. Smash. Smash. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.